What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well this morning, after night, whatever time it is, because today, brand new Invent Animate. The song is called Astray. And everyone that was commenting on my top 5 best songs of June, where's Invent Animate? Where's Invent Animate, bro? Guys, it came out on June 30th, okay? I made a comment if you watched the video saying that it's going to be coming out soon. But man, it's coming out right now, and I'm really excited for it. And that might shock some of you, but the last EP was a big surprise for me personally. I thought it was a big step in terms of songwriting for me. Like, I thought it was just much more cohesive. It felt a lot more emotional and intense. It felt like music with meaning, and that was technical. So with this new song, I hope it's more of the same or even more. We'll find out. But anyway, I think that's all we need for chit chat. So fucking do it. No time to waste. Atmosphere is really coming through as usual. Nice little bass groove in. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty good chorus now. Give me that again. Okay, this is cool. Ooh. Okay. Oh shit! Let's fucking do it. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Getting kind of fall-like here. Liking the falsettos now. Oh! Okay, cool. Sounds nice. Almost a little like sleep tokenish. Okay, cool. Let's talk about it. Okay, I've talked about it before and I'll talk about it again, like in my review for, The Sun Sleeps As If It Never Was. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, where, less is more. And sometimes, Invent Animate's like technical kind of playing is really cool, but I feel like the songs are a little bit random and, honestly, a little bit directionless, and that's probably a big reason why I never love their music as much as I want to. But then I felt like The Sun Sleeps As If It Never Was music with purpose. I felt like, they brought in the technical kind of playing that they were really good at, and the ambience that they're known for, but they made songs with crescendos and songs, that I felt the emotional meaning, even though I wasn't following along to the lyrics, right? I just felt the emotion with the songs. And here, this song feels a lot more structured than most of Invent Animate. It's verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, and then, but there's enough tweaks to keep things a little bit surprising. You guys know that I love that. So honestly, I think it actually kind of works for them because the song is still technical, but it's not all over the place, right? And I think it just makes it a little bit more cohesive for me, and I like it a lot in that regard. So let's go through the pros and cons. So number one pro is, like I said, the structure here is a little bit more coherent than their other stuff. And I know there's definitely character to crazy kind of structures. I'm a big fan of mathcore, Dillinger Escape Plan and VLGRTA, and I know these guys are influenced by VLGRTA, but still there's peaks and valleys with the music where you're going through a journey in the song. And I feel here it's a metalcore journey that we're very familiar with, verse, chorus, but they still had enough variations that I liked. So, the second verse with that clean section I thought was really nice. And then the bridge was also really, really nice. And then, instead of going into the final chorus again, we got this really nice, new section, really. And I thought that was actually a really cool addition instead of rushing right into the final chorus. Oh, and let's not forget about the breakdown. Breakdown was really cool too. So honestly, the flow of the song I thought was wicked, and I just felt the pacing and everything, and the tweaks and variations were all pros. But another pro to this is the vocals. Vocals have improved big time. So that was an issue that I had with Graveview, is that the vocals, although sounded good, they just to me it felt a little bit cliche in terms of delivery. And honestly, the instrumentals were awesome, but the screams and the harsh vocals I wasn't really vibing with. Here, I feel the lows were heavy, the breakdown, they felt much more suiting then, but also the cleans have improved big time, man. That chorus, the vocal runs were really good in that chorus. Holy crap. It's funny that I mentioned Sleep Token in my reaction, but honestly, the cleans actually were almost Vessel-like with the amount of vocal runs going all over the range, right, in notes. So I thought vocally really good. And also in the bridge, I love the more mellow falsetto kind of vibe in the vocals too. So I thought that was really good. Another pro that I have to this is the breakdown went hard, and the breakdown, it felt like it was a little bit predictable here rather than other Invent Animate songs. But I think it still works because in the bridge, you kind of expect it for a metalcore band to have a breakdown in the bridge. But honestly, for Invent Animate, you don't really expect that because their music's pretty technical. But I think here it works because they don't do it too often, right? So that breakdown hit hard, and just the sound of it, they had some fall sounds, and also having some new sounds. There was one long derated note that felt a little bit glitchy. I thought that was a really cool addition to the breakdown. Honestly, the breakdown just hit hard. It felt a little bit fresh in terms of the sounds, a little bit fall-like, but still really cool in its own regard. But yeah, another pro, honestly, the instrumentals. Anytime you talk about Invent Animate, the instrumentals are going to be really good. So it's just it's complex in terms the non-repeating patterns of the chugs between these panic chords, and I think they're using wah pedal to create the extra alien sounding notes on their guitars, but it's overly complex. They barely repeat themselves a lot, so the guitar work is going to be really good. But honestly, I think the drumming was more of a standout on this track. I thought the drumming really went off. Very, very active, so much flair, so many things going on. If you just paid attention to the drums, there's a lot that is not being repeated, right? Not copy and paste, and I really, really like that. But yeah, I thought this song was good, so let's move on to the cons. And no, I don't have cons with this song. I think this Invent Animate's new stuff is working a lot better for me. Like I said, their last EP and now this, is showing a band that's taking their technical playing, their emotional undertones with, like, you know, they have strong emotional undertones, right? But then they're bringing all that into a much more cohesive package for me. And this song feels a lot more metalcore focused, and where their last EP felt a lot, you know, metalcore, prog metalcore focused, but also, like, you know, really emotional and hard hitting. Like, so it's cool that they're doing different kind of tones with each new song that I'm hearing. So I would like to hear more of that. I would love to hear their next single tap into a different kind of sound too. Like, you know, they had the bridge section in track 2 in their EP that was, like, you know, all instrumentals. Honestly, I would love that. I would love them to just explore with their experimentation even more, because these guys are talented with their atmosphere and everything. So more of that would be cool. But, like, you know, more songs like this and whatever else. Like, I'm excited for whatever else these guys put out. But guys, that's my thoughts on Invent Animate Shade Astray. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice up my life, guys. What do you think of this song? I'd love to know. Also, if you've gotten to this point in the video and haven't clicked off yet, then I appreciate shit, man. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a like, enjoyed the video. Also, comment down below Muskoka, because that's where I'm going to be going after I edit this video. I'll heart your comment because you watched the entire video, and I really appreciate the shit out of you, man. But on that, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, peace.